Hello everyone, this is KirbSTOMPd from KOGaming, and today I have some pet battles for us, and two of them are going to be level 25s, and one is a combo that I've been trying out. So if you're new to pet battles and you're just starting off, the best way that I've found to level is to not worry about your favorite pets. Let's say you have a little Ragnaros or something like that. Don't worry about leveling him to 25, and what you want to do is just level by going to the zone that's 2 levels higher than your pet. And so if you've got a bunch of level 3s, then try to go against level 5s, 6s, or 7s. And capture 3 of those, and then once you have 3 6s, and then you could just, or 3 5s, because they'll be degraded levels. Once you have those, you can just switch and go to the next one, and go 3 levels higher than that, and go all the way to 25 doing that. And then once you're at 25, it's really easy to carry pets all the way up. One of the best ways is going to all the battle masters in the world and killing them with 2 level 25s and then the guy you're trying to level. So if you have 2 25s and a level 1, it shouldn't be hard for you to kill most of the trainers, especially in the Eastern Kingdoms in Kalimdor. Once you get into the expansion stuff, it might be a little difficult, but it's still not even that hard, especially if you focus on trying to counter their class specs. And so either that, or if you've already done all the pet battle trainers for that day, because they're dailies, you can just go to Dragonblight at Wyrmrest Temple, and to the east of the Wyrmrest Temple there's a bunch of dead bodies and ribs of fallen dragons or whatever. And there's a bunch of pets that spawn there, and you could go there and capture those or battle those, and you'll get a bunch of experience, and it's right next to a stable master, so it's really quick to just res, go back, and level really quickly doing that. And that way, of course, you want 2 level 25s in your pet that you're leveling, so just the same way. And by doing that, you actually, I'm not sure if you'd level quicker than if you were to just try to level your guy all the way up experience-wise. But it will definitely be a lot less monotonous, I'd say, just because you'll be fighting trainers rather than fighting creatures. And you'll definitely get level 25s faster than if you were to just level it yourself. So that's a cool thing. So for these 25 battles, I've been doing a lava crab, which is fire damage as well as a heal. I've been doing a what I call BM Hunter, which is just a little rhino guy. And he's got an insane amount of damage. Basically, when you catch a pet, they all have a random amount of rarity, which can be poor, uncommon, common, or rare. And they also have a random amount of stats. So there can be 2 rare pets that have different stats. And so this one in particular, I found, has a lot of attack. And so he's really useful for just hitting huge numbers on people, which is really nice. So I've been using him quite a bit. The person I have out right now is a magic damage, as well as being able to dodge. And it says that it lasts 1 turn, but the thing is that if you go first, then it'll put it up, they'll miss their attack, and then it'll stay up. So you actually get 2 turns out of it. And this creature is actually really fast, so I tend to go first, and so I get 2 turn dodge on a 4-round cooldown, which is pretty overpowered in my opinion. So we've got that guy, the lava crab, and the rhino. And so I've also got some other 25 pets. I've got an insect healer, and I've got another one as well, and so I might be doing some of those with those, but for now this combo is pretty fun and I enjoy it. This game actually gets pretty close. It's not very an obvious win for me at all by any means, but if you're worried about fighting against a bunch of people with bot pets, let's say you're fighting against people with a bunch of little Ragnaros or KT or anything like that, and they're just wrecking, don't be too discouraged, because one is they can't be rare pets, so they have standard kind of low stats. And they also can't, there's other pets in the world that have similar abilities to them. So, for instance, I'm pretty sure the little Deathwing has similar stats to the Onyxian Whelpling, or something like that. But there's a lot of pets that have very similar stats, and so don't be too discouraged, because it's not that overpowered. This is the only not 25 pet battle I have right now, and what it is a combo I've been trying out. What I do is I looked at all these levels and I saw a 21 and 19 and an 18. And so I really decided that I need to get that 21 down if I want to try to win. So I bring out my wolf, and the goal of my wolf is to get a howl off. I see he switches to his 21, and perfect timing, so I get my howl off, and that increases the damage he takes for 2 rounds. So I spend one of the rounds switching pets, and the other round using my Surge of Power, which is basically, if you played Pokemon, it's like a solar beam, and basically what it is a huge amount of damage at the beginning, and then it takes 2 rounds to recharge, and you just sit there taking damage. But if you use it in combination with the Howl or a Stampede from critters, you get an insane amount of damage off of it. And so I've been doing that quite a bit, and you can take out their best character, and then you don't have to worry about him for the rest of the game. And so along with him, I've been using the Wolf, obviously. He's not even a rare, he's just an uncommon, because I didn't have the time to go get a rare. But the Water Elemental is a rare, and he's actually really, really enjoyable to play. He tends to do a lot of damage, and it's weird because although he's Frost, he's an Elemental, so he takes extra damage from water pets. So you can see a frog shooting water at a Water Elemental, and it's super effective, which is pretty ridiculous in my opinion, but it makes sense because he's an elemental. So one of the best things you need to try to do if you're trying to get good at this is to just make sure you keep looking at the levels, the specs, and the speeds. And as long as you do that, you'll be fine. I mean, it's pretty self-explanatory. You want to try to use the moves that have cooldowns on cooldown. Obviously, there's certain situations where you don't want to. If you're about to get a pet dead, there's no sense in using a cooldown instead of just your basic attack to finish them off. But besides that, it's good to just figure all that out. So, thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoyed.